Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Janine. I'm at Bleating Heart on some places. If y'all don't know, the final finale dropped for Palisade. It's finally done. No more pickups. No more. Wait, what if we add this? We finished recording a while ago, but it's never fully real until it's like out in the feed. Because that's when it's like, okay, hands off. We're time's up, chefs. It's cool. I listened to the last little bit, the little special wrap up that Austin did before starting. And it was cool. Good song by Jack. Spoilers. Highly recommend Palisade. I don't know if y'all have heard of it. It's like a little bit niche, but it's pretty good. So I'm here for some life makeover. I keep wanting to call it fashion makeover. That's not what it's called. There's no fashion in the name whatsoever. It is purely about making over your life. I don't know how long today's will be. I'm gonna see how far we can get in the story before it cuts us off with another, make this pair of shoes before you go to design school type thing. I have the last one they asked us to do that with, so that'll get us somewhere. And then we're gonna read the mermaid story, which I think is done. I should actually check. Is it done, or is it all but the last thing? Oh, it's all but the last thing. That's very annoying. So maybe we'll go through half of this, and then we'll come back for the second half at some other point. That'll be a good way to wrap it up. I've changed my screen again. I'm really proud of this one. They're doing that event where people can dress up your character, and someone made this outfit. I thought it was really good, and it just needed one little addition, which I made. Let's switch us over here. There we go. There she is. Not the haunted card. There we go. There we go. There she is. Ready to go. Alright. So, of course, Colby Adventure is still happening. Join the event for Colby coins. Let's set Colby off somewhere. I'm gonna give Colby bamboo shoot and bamboo scroll. And then he will go somewhere. Kitty hasn't been to this spot yet. I don't know what that. With an apple and a scarf, Colby visited Sheep House. I don't know what the fuck the point. This is so. This is one of the most pointless things this game does, to the point where I'm like, is this referencing something I just don't know? Very likely. Because I don't know. It's such a vehicle to just, get coins to get this outfit, which I think have all of. Yeah, now I'm just trying to get little bits at the end here. Pink star chest. Okay. Styling wizard. This is how that person sent me this outfit. This is also happening. I've been chipping away at this. I did one that I'm very proud of that I want to show off. I think it was in Date with the Gone. Oh wait, that's not how I look. I go in here. Date with the Gone. I think it was this one. Oh yeah, it was this one. This person had one of the little girl avatars, and I was like, I'm gonna make like a little old lady, and it turned out really well. I don't know if the person who received this was particularly happy with this, but I think it was very cute. I think it worked really well. She's even got the old style shoes. Yeah. All right. Let's do a little warm up with some mermaid lore. Ocean Slumber. So we've done Tide Melody. This was about the princess of the sea and some sort of war spy saving. I got these pants. I'm very excited. These like chain pants. Yeah, fish in the jar story, as Creed Sedova says. But this we have not dipped into. So, let's do that. The Uninvited. As the tide receded and waves churned, the last glimmers of orange light danced across the cracks in the earth before finally disappearing beneath the water's surface. It was the end of the Seventh Era, a time when all things moved without rhyme or reason, following only their own whims. One moment could bring utter silence and tranquility, while the next might see the earth's crevices yawning wide, swallowing everything in sight. When will the next calamity strike? Wondered Slumber the magician, cradling her precious seashell as she deftly stepped over a fissure. She approached the ancient tree, tapping her old experienced friend. The tree remained silent, as did the passing birds, beasts, fish, and insects. Those fish are normally so loud. Only a few leaves fluttered down in response. It was like a tacit ritual, repeated time and time again. No one knew how long she had lived here, not even Slumber herself. She couldn't understand the language of this era's humans, nor did she age or grow. Her days were filled with tinkering magic. With tinkering with magic. There we go. People kept their distance out of respect, which provided her with the quiet environment she needed to explore the source of her inner unrest. However, this tranquility was about to be unexpectedly shattered. Ah! A flash of red suddenly appeared at Slumber's window. She had no choice but to open it and fish out the unexpected visitor. Upon closer inspection, she realized it was a little girl in red clothing. The girl curled up into a ball, burrowing into Slumber's arms while tightly covering her seaweed-like lush red hair with both hands. Very weird. Slumber glanced outside and immediately understood. The humans of this era were trying to cut off the girl's hair to sell. Oh, I see. After helping the little girl hide, Slumber intended to send her back, but the girl huddled in a corner of the small house, refusing to leave. The seaside is dangerous, Slumber sighed, combing the girl's hair. Don't wander off again. The red-haired, blue-clothed girl blinked, seeming to half understand. Once sure the humans had left, she pointed towards the sea, then at Slumber. You mean you want to go to the sea? The girl shook her head, jumping up and down anxiously. Her legs slowly fused together, transforming into a fishtail. A little mermaid, Slumber panicked, hurriedly throwing the accidental land visitor back into the sea. Very abrupt, very strange. Yeah, we didn't read this one, but the other one was a lot like that. Just starting out, just right at the gate, just like weird lady, little girl in distress, townspeople mean. The next day, the flash of red appeared at the window again, accompanied by faint sobs. Come in, at least it's safer, Slumber sighed, opening the door. This persistent visitor, no, Little Mermaid, rushed in, grabbing her head somewhat pitifully. When she was thrown back into the sea yesterday, she had hit her head on a reef, causing a bump. What am I going to do with you? Slumber rubbed the Little Mermaid's head. Having received this magical comfort, the Little Mermaid began humming a sea breeze-flavored melody. At first, Slumber paid it no mind, but the song seemed to have a magical quality, worming its way into her mind. The lyrics painted a picture both familiar and strange. The sea and sky were all azure blue, tides moved in regular patterns, the earth had no cracks, all things thrived in endless cycles, and treasures were everywhere. Treasures? What treasures? The song stopped abruptly, and Slumber suddenly realized that she, who couldn't understand the human language of this era, had effortlessly comprehended the Little Mermaid's lyrics. "What are you thinking about, sister?" the Little Mermaid spoke. "I was thinking," Slumber said, somewhat dazed. "Your language feels so familiar, and your voice is so beautiful." "Hee hee, I'm glad you like it." The Little Mermaid mysteriously asked Slumber to close her eyes and hold out her hand. Slumber obliged. When she opened her eyes again, a kaleidoscope of colors converged in her palm, fragments of precious treasures, broken yet still brilliant. Slumber arranged these fragments neatly on a piece of gauze, using a bit of magic to restore them into an intact mask. She then returned the mask, wrapped in the gauze, to the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid explained that these treasures originally came from the ocean and were popular among humans of this era. She had brought them as a gift for Slumber. "Thank you, but I don't need them," Slumber politely declined. "Don't you remember them?" the Little Mermaid asked cryptically. Slumber was puzzled, and the Little Mermaid left somewhat disappointed. But on the third day, the fourth day, the Little Mermaid kept coming back. "Let me give you some advice. Stay away from humans, including me," Slumber warned the Little Mermaid seriously. "You're different from those humans," the Little Mermaid insisted, finding various reasons to invite Slumber to visit the underwater world. What? All invitations were refused. Okay. Okay. The best plan. According to magical history books, mermaids have pure and passionate hearts. Once they set their hopes on a particular soul, it's hard for them to change their affections. If that soul suddenly disappears, it could lead to the mermaid's death from despair. Slumber didn't dislike the Little Mermaid. In fact, her heart wavered with each rejection. But they were different species, living in vastly different environments. Continuing like this would harm the Little Mermaid. Land-based germs could damage her skin, and treasure hunters lurking in the shadows would eye her greedily. Why specifically her skin? Night after night slipped through her fingers, while the seashell glowed ever brighter in the fading light. After darkness swallowed the last bit of warmth, the sea surface showed a rare calmness. The water reflected a face, unfamiliar in features but with gentle eyes. This was the prophecy Slumber received from her seashell divination. The little... Whoop. Okay. Slumber received from her seashell divination, the Little Mermaid's most important friend would meet her when she came of age. From this, she devised a plan. During their repeated meetings, she would use magic and makeup to gradually change her appearance, slowly transforming herself into the Little Mermaid's future most important friend, another mermaid. What? The face reflected in the water now was the appearance of this future friend of the Little Mermaid. What? Slumber gazed at the water's surface for a long time, as if trying to memorize her thoroughly. As long as she remembered her and became her, the Little Mermaid would eventually forget about Slumber. What? But then Slumber would disappear. Unless she's gonna revert to Slumber, but then the friend disappears. This doesn't fix anything. Slumber thought this was the best plan. Everything would follow the natural order, and the Little Mermaid would feel no pain. This is so confusing. As for Slumber herself, she just needed to abandon her feelings, those emotions that made her head hot, her hands tremble, and her heart ache, affecting all her plans. During the implementation of the plan, she encountered some difficulties. Yeah, no shit. Every time Slumber's appearance changed slightly, the Little Mermaid noticed keenly. "I'm human, and humans' appearances change constantly as they grow up in age," Slumber explained casually, though feeling a bit uneasy inside. What the fuck is going on? The Mask of Oblivion. Really? The Little Mermaid was skeptical. Of course, humans and mermaids are different. Only mermaids can maintain unchanging appearances. Nonsense, I can change too. A jewel-encrusted mask covered half of the Little Mermaid's face. But the mask wasn't secure. Slumber blew gently and it fell off, revealing the Little Mermaid's pouty face. What the fuck kind of mask is this? Like, if it's the mask in the gacha, that doesn't seem light. and unsecure. Blow-offable. As days passed, the Little Mermaid seemed to gradually adapt to Slumber's constantly changing appearance. Sister! Sister! She threw herself into Slumber's arms without even looking up. Be careful, you might mistake someone else for me if you're so careless. Why would you say that? What? Slumber glanced sideways at the face reflected in the water. She looked more and more like her now. I won't. I don't even need to see your face to know you're here, the Little Mermaid said proudly. What her face looked like didn't really matter to the Little Mermaid. Slumber felt something strange in her heart. The sea breeze pushed at Slumber, and she felt a bit lost. Suddenly, splashing waves blurred her vision, and through the haze a large patch of color spread out. Was it the setting sun or someone from the past? I'm so lost. Sister, this is my coming-of-age ball. Will you come and take a look? Just one look, please. The Little Mermaid wiped Slumber's eyes dry and extended the invitation in an almost pleading tone. All right, Slumber agreed promptly, knowing it was time. Her appearance had become almost identical to that important friend, lacking only the mermaid scales. Once that she appears, I can slip away, Slumber thought. No, you can't, because you're still you're still her. Taking a deep breath, she repeatedly affirmed this belief, put on the elaborate mask the Little Mermaid had brought, and walked step by step towards the sea. The moment she tentatively stepped into the seawater, an invisible force quickly attached to her legs, tightly gripped her arms, and forcefully pulled her towards the seafloor. She instinctively twisted, but her limbs instantly felt drained, and her whole body sank into the depths of the sea. After an unknown amount of time, she was steadily caught by the mer people. With Slumber's arrival, the ball officially began. Okay. Oh boy. Dream-devouring dance, the Shattered Star Sea, reincarnation prophecy, after the parting, and the Song of Collapse. Cannot wait to find out what that is about. But for now, we have to go to Parsons School of Design. And also really quickly just do these daily missions. Just do a quick little whoop. Oh, no more chances today. Alright. That's it. Okay. Trip to Yunzhou. Oh, right, we're not going to Parsons. We're applying to Parsons and didn't have ideas, and then Larry was like, let's go to the Peony Garden. Which I guess is in another country. And we're gonna do that. Instead of going to Parsons Design School. School of Design? I don't actually know. I don't know what it is. I know it's a place, but that's it. As we arrive in Yunzhou, it was already late afternoon.
I was quite surprised to see your reply yesterday. I thought I was going to be rejected instead.
Yeah, so did I. I would have loved to, if I'd had a choice.
Anyhow, it was a real pleasure to travel with you.
Ugh, we took the plane together and everything. Ew. Likewise, it's been an honor to be able to travel with such a well-known writer. Did we at least travel business class? In the midst of chatting, we had got out of the airport and saw an electronic sign that said Larry on it. Oh boy. The girl holding the sign was on the phone and didn't notice our arrival. Why is it an electronic sign? Why can't it just be a sign?
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider?
Whoa.
Really, it's going to be a great film and it will pay itself off for sure. So please...
This girl loves jewelry. The other party seemed to have hung up the phone, as the girl then put down her phone in frustration. Hello, are you from the crew of Peony Lamp? Oh, right, he's getting his thing adapted. Or no, he's helping adapt a thing. Right.
I'm Larry, and this is my friend.
Nice to meet you guys. I'm very sorry about that. I was busy on the phone just now.
A rare, cool belt that this lady has. I'm not a fan of most of the belts in this game. I think hers is good. I do think the little charm on the scrunchie is like a bit overkill. But the belt is fun.
I'm Suki, an actress and assistant director of Peony Lamp.
Got a new portrait. Oh, okay. Dressed so simply. Okay. Dressed so simply, yet still looks both delicate and comfortable at the same time. We're calling this simple? It's just that this hairpin, it looks too cheap and out of place for such a delicate dress. Yeah, it does kind of. Such a beautiful brooch. It looks like a planet of some sort. And that's it. That's the only observation there. Looks like a planet. Her brooch is cheap. Or her, sorry, hair clip is cheap.
Ah, so you're Suki. You're preparing for a new movie, right?
Huh? How do you know I'm working on a new movie?
I thought that was that not Peony Lamp? Is Peony Lamp not... Is that a play? I don't remember.
I was lucky to see your work on Letters of Wind. The way you expressed emotions was truly amazing.
Letters of Wind.
I see. That was the first work I directed. I totally didn't expect you to have seen it.
So she's an actress and a director? So she was acting in it but also directed it.
I liked it very much. And I look forward to your next project, Suki.
Same, though it's quite difficult.
Isn't
for
her
me to
next
get funding.
project the one that you're
After
on?
all, female directors' work is too niche.
What? Female director's work is too niche. Okay.
Actually, the work of female directors is not necessarily niche, as many people like Paula's work.
Who's Paula? Also, that doesn't mean anything, Larry. Don't be stupid. This is classic exception proves the rule. If you can say, oh, everyone likes Paula's work, though, it's like, okay, but name someone else. Name someone other than Paula. Also, who's Paula? Paula might be the person doing Peony Lamp, I'm assuming.
She was the first female director to shine in the field of science fiction.
What? The first ever? What year is this? We're in year electronic signs, and Paula is the first female director to shine in the field of science fiction?
This brooch. I believe it represents the ideal planet she built in a galaxy odyssey.
What? 1. Don't say brooch. 2. Why are you doing the donut accent? 3. It could... I mean, it could just be a planet. A galaxy odyssey.
Exactly! I've been admiring Paula.
Okay.
Guess I'll be looking forward to the birth of a new Paula. Haha.
What the fuck? You can be Paula too. The only woman who matters in the field.
Thanks. Oh, anyway, let's get
That was
going.
a strained thank you. Wait, a new task of the Mind Realm? A simple and graceful outfit that is also sweet and girly, suitable for a tea party. Zip. Okay. Simple, sweet. Extremely doable. We'll kick off with a set here. We'll do Twilight World since that's the... Ooh, the texture of those boots. This is the Colby outfit, but the boots are making me feel sick. Oh, I guess it's like... Okay, it's like little triangles. I thought it was just like... bumpily, you know? That's too much. I do like the safety pin detail on the hem of the skirt. Oh my god! These people are monsters. Like, in a good way. Like, that's absurd. That's wild. Okay. And then I have to wear some gloves. I don't love this hairstyle, I will say, but I guess it's fine. Maybe I just want it to be a different color instead of this, like, milky, purpley gray. Is that doable? Okay, let's see. It feels like they're going for like a demure thing, not to use the word of the moment. I really hate the demure thing. A friend like brought it up and I hadn't noticed it, but now I just keep seeing it everywhere and it's exhausting. People being like, oh, you know, I wear tights with this skirt because it's more demure. Like, just relax. I'm begging you. I should fully be Team Demure. I'm like... That's definitely my style of choice, is like some sort of casual, like, cottagecore meets coquette kind of stuff with, like, tights on, or like, you know, just longer sleeves or something. Nothing too, like, over the top. But it doesn't have to be demure. I don't know. It just... Demureness to me has so little to do with what you're wearing. I like that. I'm gonna go with that. I feel like it's an extension of the whole, like, how to be a lady thing that happened a few years ago, where people were like, if you want to be ladylike, don't eat your sandwich like this, eat it like this. And I don't know, I want people to calm the fuck down and just stop with the categorizing. You don't have to figure out the hashtag for every element of your fucking life. It's fine. Whoops. Unlock. Okay. Let's see here. I think I backed out of my search settings. Simple and sweet, right. Okay. Simple and sweet party outfit. I like never wear this coat, but I don't know. Like this might be the only outfit I've seen it kind of work on. This isn't really sweet though. Simple and graceful, sweet and girly. I mean, I guess it kind of is. Girly doesn't have to mean pink. It's more like a Chanel girly. That makes it girlier. Done. Easy. Nah, it's fine. You can do without. I do kind of unironically like the flowers, unfortunately. Let me get rid of that hairpin, though. Or replace it with a little fork. Baby bite. I don't know where a necklace would even fit in this whole situation, so I'm going to pass on that. Earrings were covered. Bracelet, not worth the time. Ring, maybe. Get a little ring on there. Handheld. Cactus? Balloons. Oh, party. Different kind of party than we originally thought, but fun. It's like a little bit too much going on, but you know. Maybe it should be a colorful outfit, actually. Maybe this is silly. Maybe if I change the code, it'll all make a little more sense. I don't know. It's not working, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's working. Oh, when did I get a puppy sweater? This one's bad. I hate this. I hate this thing. It's supposed to go with a particular dress, but the dress is also really ugly, so it's just like bad. It's bad and not good. I'll just go with the black and white. This kind of feels like couture friend going to a 5-year-old's birthday party. I don't have a couture friend, but I imagine this is what they'd be like. Anything fun to put on her back? No, that's too much. That's silly. Cattail. Special. Floating. Get a robot in there? Secret robot hiding in with the balloons? Spying on people? Backpack? No. No backpack. This is fine. Let's get some makeup on here and call it. Some of these eyebrows, I just don't know. I just don't know what they came with, who they're for. Contacts. Ugh, the makeup on Shining Nikki is like so... I don't know. Feels like I know it's not an afterthought, but it's just not... I don't know. There's not much to it. I recently signed up for the beta of the next Nikki game and was surprised to see in the, like, they do a little survey and it's like, what other games do you play? Life Makeover was in there. Which, you know, makes sense, but was still surprising. Whoa. Spade Storm. So I, of course, mentioned, oh yeah, I play Life Makeover. What about it? We'll see if they take the bait. Creed Sedova, if you're curious what an open world fashion game is like, there was a closed beta already last month, and there is footage of it out there. I've watched a little bit of it. I've been meaning to watch more. I have like videos open in tabs. But there's people who who have been who played it, you know, and have. There are spoilery streams. There are spoiler-free streams where they're just focusing on like side quest stuff, basically. It's real. I don't know. They did it. They pulled it off. Something with the gacha wasn't as like juicy as I wanted it to be visually. But the idea of getting clothing pieces, I kind of had thought like, oh, are they going to treat it like full outfits or characters? And like, kind of. But it's still like lots of individual pieces that you can mix and match. And like, that's nice. That's what I want. Still not 100% clear on like the mechanical functioning of it. But I'm curious. They have my attention. I also this week, for the first time in a long time, I sort of stopped playing Shining Nikki. I like put it down. Because I recently added Sword of Convallaria into my daily game routine, and it was difficult to sustain that and Shining Nikki in Life Makeover. And Shining Nikki was the one that didn't make the cut, unfortunately. But it's because, like, it feels like they've wrapped that story up. Spoilers for Shining Nikki, but like the plot of that game was like oh, the world ended and you have to go back in time to like thousands of years before it ended and try and like fix it using the power of fashion. And there's a whole thing that you end up in like it's kind of like Sailor Moon. It's like Sailor Moon fashion where it's like there's like a goddess of fashion and then like her like entourage. They do also kill someone off in this game, so they're like 2 for 2 there. Yeah, but it feels like it kind of got to that point and like kind of resolved, and now it's just kind of spinning its wheels a little bit. I got all the outfits I wanted to get, so it just sort of... Also, I like Life Makeover way more. I gave up on reading the story in Shining Nikki forever ago, and I can't imagine playing Life Makeover without reading the story. Which is, you know, kind of wild, but... Ooh... Little simple, a little simpler. Nothing too out there. The lips need to be like a pink. They need to be like a punchy, sort of juicy color, juice adjacent color. Let's see. What have we got here? I hate crescent rings so much. Witch imprint. Oh right, this is new. I got this in something. New witch lipstick just dropped. I hate Star Symphony so much. It just looks weird on my face. Wake Up is too light. Orange Blossom, Cherry Folk, or Aromatic Polka is gonna be our... I think it might be Cherry Folk. Okay. It's fine. I'm not in love with this, but... she gets the job done. I should have dyed the dress. It's more of a charcoal. Ah, paper plane. We need paper plane for so many crafts. I've been wondering where that fucking comes from, and here we are. I'm glad it's not a hard mode thing. Because I have a bunch of craftable clothing that's like, yeah, 50 paper plane, please. Okay. Anyway. Ooh. Lovely. The vermilion eaves and peonies were blooming in the wind. What? The vermilion eaves and peonies were blooming in the wind alongside the sparkling lake. As we stepped into the garden, it was as if we'd entered a new world, an ancient, gorgeous, and vibrant world. Under Suki's lead, we headed deeper into the garden.
Director, I don't think that's right.
As we were walking by a garden, a crisp female voice came through, and I couldn't help but stop.
They're currently filming in the garden. Do you guys want to go and take a look?
I'd love to. As we turned around to the garden, the first thing that caught my eye was a tall woman in red. Whoa! Her bright facial features were more lively against the red dress. The peony by her temples adds to her charm. As she stood there, it was hard to notice anyone else but her. A peony tattoo on the wrist? With a closer look, it appears to be covering the scar on her wrist. Okay, that... I'm just taking a guess here, but maybe content warning for self-harm in this storyline. We'll see how it goes, but after last time, who knows?
How can the female lead here feel inferior to the male lead just because she loves him?
A great question, honestly.
Their so-called love for each other is just driven by desire.
Okay, well now I'm confused by what you mean, but...
Actually, Qingru's approach would be more reasonable, in my opinion.
Okay. Got a new portrait. Qingru.
The scholar abandoned the lady and she died in sorrow. He revisited their place and reconnected with her.
I thought she died.
Whether it was because of love or desire, the female lead at this time shouldn't be inferior at all.
You sure seem to know a lot about shooting a
Whoa!
movie.
New
Too bad
guy.
No one's watching any of the movies you've made.
Oh, he's an asshole. Okay. Lots of cool lady gets introduced immediately. Huge asshole shows up to say some shit. Great character design though. Like really, I like the black to blue, like sort of indigo-y blue hair, the teal with the orange, like really strong color theory happening here. And then like the bluish lining on that. That's beautiful. This guy sucks, but
I was just expressing how I personally felt. I never said I was right.
side. This game loves a half tuck. The only thing it loves more than a half tuck is a belt on top of another belt.
And this is?
I'm Joe Shuen.
Joe Shuen. Okay. This guy fucking sucks. But also
Are you
he's
the
kind of like a
director,
hotter
or am
version
I
of
the
Sean.
director? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought the director was a lady. I thought the director was Paula. I guess not. The director shouted in anger once again.
Shut your mouth and do your job, and just be the pretty girl that you're supposed to be.
Whoa! Got some of that cartoon sexism here. All right.
You!
Qingru was too angry to speak. Zhou Xuan saw this and quickly stepped forward to help her aside. I had no clue what Zhou Xuan had just said in her ear. Zhou Xuan? Xuan had just said in her ear, but Qingru finally showed a smile on her face. We're gonna kill this guy. For a brief moment there, I could swear I just saw Suki clenching her fists, but she quickly released them. Oh my god, is she... She's dating the guy. Or wants to date the guy? But the guy likes the other actress lady. Something, something. Director's gonna get a knife in the face. We'll see. The director sipped his water angrily, turned his head, and immediately put on a smile as soon as he saw us.
Larry, you're here. I'm a bit busy now. Feel free to stroll around a bit first. We'll grab drinks tonight. Suki, prepare to shoot the next scene immediately.
You're the one who sent her to pick people up at the airport. The director and Suki left, and the people around them got busy preparing for the next shoot.
So what do you say? You want to come and tour the peony garden with me?
I guess. I'd love to. Let's change into an outfit more suitable for the garden. A Chinese style that's elegant and gorgeous will do. Elegant, gorgeous, and Chinese. All right. Got sets here. That's cute. Nothing really special, but cute. I really like this. I don't want the hair here. Or the necklace, but I think this is a good starting point. I want to simplify this and make it a little, like, cute. Leave the shoes as they are, I think. I'm gonna make the hair not green also, don't worry. LGV, thank you for subscribing with Prime. 3-month anniversary. Very nice. I don't want any of these. None. Ooh, here we go. That's way cuter. Earrings. And then necklace, something a bit less rigid, or nothing. Nothing's also fine. Hand, ring. Little bunny goes with the motif on the dress. Handhelds. Ooh. Okay, let's do some of this hair color. Hairstyle. Preset could be okay. Very red. That's something, I do think I want something coppery. Ooh. I want this, but like a little more red, you know? I think I can just do this. Because I have X palette unlocked. And like lighten it up a little bit. Grayed out, lighten it up. Fashion stylishness improved. Okay, and then we will figure out some makeup. Thin eyebrows? I don't know much about historical Chinese eyebrow styles, to be honest with you. Those ones kind of match the hair color a bit. We'll go with that. Contacts. I think I want something dark and not menacing here. Ideally. Nothing too spooky. Ideally. So spooky. Oh, those are kind of nice. I mean, they're like weird when you get up close, but from a distance, bit of warmth to them. Too red. Too diamond. I want like a light under. I don't want it to be too much. Even that's a little... Give me like a little brown, you know? That one bugs me because it goes in really far on the inner corner. Okay, there we go. Eyeshadow. I think something golden should be pretty achievable. That's most of what I have here. Various glittery golds. Nope. That's kind of nice. That's too much. Yeah, let's go with... What was that? Was that Mary Poppins? I guess that was Mary Poppins. Let's go with Mary Poppins. And then I think that one where my lips get like really small might be the one here. Every hour. Maybe not. It's maybe too small. Maybe too orange. What about beauty makeover? Maybe beauty makeover. Okay. Blush. Something a little bit like a cooler orange. Yeah, like a cool orange color. That's fine. We'll go with that. Face paint. I got this, which is, you can't see, but there's a little eye on the forehead, and it's very scary. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see it peeking out. Look at that. It's so scary. I wish there was some sort of... I wish they had made it so that the eyeball would match whatever contact lens you were wearing. But, you know, you can't do everything. Compromises have to be made somewhere. I don't really need any of these. Let's just go with this. Next step, quick deploy Drummer Gerald. Oh, I don't think we've seen this one before. Oh, the eyes were a mistake. Yeah, I regret those eyes. After finding a place to put our luggage, Larry and I strolled around the garden. The cool breeze coming from the sparkling lake with the fragrance of swaying flowers was extremely pleasant.
Legend has it that hundreds of years ago, the owner of this place was a glaze artisan.
Uh-huh.
He loved peonies so much that he made a peony lamp out of the glaze.
Out of the glaze.
On the day he made it, the gorgeous luster colored the sky's white clouds and attracted many people around.
Making lamps out of glaze. Truly a rare sight to see, huh? I don't understand what they mean by glaze. Do they mean like enamel? Or glass? Could it be that lamp is right here in... Huh? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, that lamp. Could it be that lamp? Capitalized lamp makes me feel like that's someone's name. Could it be that lamp is right here in the peony garden? Could it be that lamp is right here in the peony garden? Okay.
Ha! As expected of Miss Detective. Indeed, this lamp's been kept in this garden for the past 100 years.
Okay, well show me what this is then.
The owner of the garden lent it to the crew, and we'll have the privilege to see
Okay,
a real
good.
peony lamp.
Well, now I'm really looking forward to it. Same. If the luster of the glaze can be applied to the design, perhaps it may have unexpected effects. Is she really just like, what if you could make clothes shiny? Whilst conversing, we ended up at a pavilion where several crew members were chatting amongst each other.
Exhausted. Let's take a break. I can't believe there are this many props.
This ain't so bad. There were way more props last time I helped Chingru move stuff.
Why are supporting actors doing
He's
this
not even
shit?
popular, yet still acts so pompous. I also saw Zhou Xuan buy her a big box of things a few days ago.
Zhou Xuan.
Because apparently she is prone to allergies, so she has to use specialized daily products.
Wasn't that true of the actress in Strasbourg, too? She had weird allergies.
Her relationship with Zhou Xuan seems quite out of the ordinary, huh? However, I heard that Zhou Xuan and Suki are a couple, and that she helped him get into the crew.
Is he also gonna be an abusive boyfriend? Like, abusive and controlling? Are they gonna do that, like, 2 times? They really didn't have that many ideas.
I highly doubt that. They're different in lots of ways.
Yeah, Suki is much more down to earth than Zhou Xuan. Too bad she's not popular.
She's not popular?
No, she's working as an assistant director in the crew.
Oh, right,
doing all the
Suki. I
odd
was thinking the
jobs.
other. Wait. Hang on. No, wait. Where's the... Show me the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, Zhou Xuan and Suki are the couple. So she was tense because it was like, why are you flirting with this other lady? Okay. And Chingru is the one with the allergies. She helped get him into the crew. Suki is much more down to earth than Zhou. Too bad she's not popular. Now she's working assistant director in the crew. Okay. Alright, I'm caught up.
Yeah, the director doesn't seem to train her and is just using her as free labor.
Presumably he's paying her, right?
Huh? Mr. Larry?
A member of the crew saw us and shouted in surprise.
Hello? What were you guys discussing just now?
Just some gossip about the crew. You're also interested?
How about Larry helps us move some things in exchange for some juicy gossip?
I can help.
Just wait for me to come back.
Fuck you. I can do things. Just because I put on a really elaborate, like, hanfu or whatever, I can do stuff.
Yeah, 3 people should be enough.
Wow, okay. Then they shouldered the equipment and left. As I sat in the pavilion, the warm and bright sun shone on my face, and I couldn't help but feel sleepy. During this moment, I saw a person who seemed to be sitting among some flowers not far away and looked familiar. A crime is about to happen. This is exactly how it is before crimes happen. Surge of clouds. Here we go. This is going to be a crime. It has to be a crime. I stood up and couldn't help but walk towards the flowers by the lake. There's lots of I can't help, couldn't help, cannot help.
Pretty sis, we need
Oh God. You're that divination kid, right? What are you doing here?
I accompanied my father to Yunzhou for medical treatment, and secretly came here to have some fun.
Weird coincidence. But this is a private garden and isn't open to the public. How did you manage to get in?
That's my secret. My name is Nico.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The young kid held his hand out and looked up at me with a bright smile expected of someone as young as him. I'm YN. It's too dangerous for a child to be out here alone. Come, I'll accompany you on your way back.
Okay then. Thanks, sis.
I held Nico's hand on the way back, and as we passed a bamboo forest, I heard 2 people arguing behind it. Getting clues. Crime's gonna happen.
Because of her, right?
Oh boy. He's breaking up with her.
We've been together for so many years, and yet for her?
So what if it's true? Don't be so pitiful all the time. It's really annoying.
I hope, this is my prediction and my hope, that he's gonna get got in some way, and it's gonna be like, which woman who was frankly sort of justified in this horrible thing did it? And then like it was secretly the kid or something. Actually, so far the culprits have been like pretty, like not obvious, but there from the start. Like we've already met the murderer for whatever degree of murder this is gonna be.
Then pay me back my money you invested into the studio last year.
Pay me back my money you invested into the studio last year.
You knew this was an investment. You either make or lose money. The studio is losing money, but what else can I do?
What studio? The studio you're working for now? That you know, this will all be explained.
I lent you that money. That's my entire savings.
Savings? Didn't all your savings go into movies?
Oh, this guy sucks.
How? You lost all your money, and you're asking me now? You're an adult. Act
Oh my
like
god.
one. You better just go home and have a baby. You're not gonna get big anyway.
Oh my god. The again, cartoonish. Cartoonish.
Even if I lost money from a film, it's better than spending a lot of money on partying while in debt like you.
Whoa. Got him.
You can say whatever you want. I'll soon earn my money back anyway, and you'll never get another chance to. Director Suki.
Zhou Xuan left with a big laugh after speaking, and there was a faint sound of sobbing inside the bamboo forest. I turned to Nico, and Nico is looking at me, tilting his head to one side.
I seem to hear some secrets. She looks so miserable. Aren't you gonna comfort her?
Who the fuck are you? I think it's better to leave her alone. Let's just go. Whoa. Where the hell is this? We arrived at the hospital. After a brief farewell, I kept watching Nico until he was safe. Then I left. After a few steps, I was taken aback as the hospital's windows in the sunset were glowing with a cool light. Behind that pitch black glass window, there also seemed to be a pair of eyes watching me. Was it an illusion? Which window? How could anyone pick out a window and be like, there's some eyes looking at me there? Anyway, I'll go back. Eh? Another random task of the mind realm. Sexy and chic clothes for shopping? If it is for shopping, it should be simple and lightweight. Okay. Sexy simple. Rare combo. Let's see what we have in the way of sets. Sexy simple. None of these are simple. These are all fucking sexy simple. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Done. Shopping outfit. They mean simple in like the Byzantine sense, right? Great. Oh, must star jade. Ah, here we fucking go. What's our cap here? Here we go. Yeah, paper plane, Southern holiday. Well, I can get this right now. Boom, handled. Paper plane, dreamy island. We'll just get these real quick.
I was quite surprised.
Fuck off. Counterpoint, Deus Ex Machina. If you're wearing a veil, you don't have to wear as much makeup. So maybe a veil is actually the simplest. Oh, that's a fun sweater. Looks embroidered. Looks like it has detail. Textures. Actually, we need a bunch of these, don't we? Let's just grab all these hard modes while we're here. Yeah. I know. I got it. Skip. Can't wait for the next season of Apothecary Diaries. Skip. Let's go. Oh, we really only did 3 fashion levels, huh? There we go. And this is the one we need Starjade for, so we'll just grab these. Okay. 8 out of 41. Might be a little while. So wait, do I have? Yes, I think I was like, did I get all of the basic items from these? And I did. That's great. Oh. Hang on a second. I gotta get my basic color chart. Heart of Crane. I see. Okay. Well, that's something for me to work on. I feel like I take like a week or so to get that. Nothing, not too absurd. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we gotta send Colby out again. Let's send Colby out. Oh wait, I don't have any adventure points. Or whatever the fuck. So I can't send Colby out. Colby is grounded. But I get Pink Star Chest. Which is an avatar frame. Let's go out on... This person is saying thank you. Let's go out on an outfit. On a fun outfit. Design. Saint Deertail, Forest Fairy, or Poem Wandering. Let's do Saint Deertail. And select a model. I can select from my friends list, from guild members, or from random people. So I have to find a person that looks like a deer, maybe. Let's go with Bailey. I feel like I can do some good work with what Bailey's going on here. Okay. When I'm doing these, I like to narrow down the options a little bit with like... Saint Deertail feels like it should be elegant and pure, maybe? So what does that get me? Doing these has been a good reminder that I'm apparently the only person in this game who unlocks the colors for stuff when I can. Because a lot of people just don't. And if you don't have colors unlocked, you can't... Or if someone doesn't have colors unlocked, you can't use it. You can't change the colors on it when you are borrowing it to do a fun design, which is sort of silly. IMO, but... That's kind of cute. This feels very deery somehow. Oh, golden sugar. Ooh. Oh, that looks so soft. No, the scoring doesn't care about colors. I do, though. Like, especially if I'm making an outfit for someone else, I want them to open it and go like, wow, that's a way that I haven't looked at my character. Because that's, you know, that's the effect that I have when someone like really lands an outfit is like, damn, I would have never put that together myself, but it looks fantastic. So like, you know, if the skin tone here, for example, is like super orange and the hair doesn't quite work, it's kind of a bummer. I don't know. I love the like look of this hair, but the color is not really what I want it to be. Oh, that's also kind of deery. And the tone of it works a little better for me. I guess I don't really know what deer pieces I'm going to be working with here, do I? Oh, that's fun. Probably work with that. A single stocking. Shoes. Ideally, something a little deer-like, perhaps. Harley Quinn shoes. Those actually kind of work with the top part in a way that I'm not mad at. I think those might be worse. Might have been a downgrade. Okay, I hope there's some antlers in here. Wow. Come on, antlers. They might have been filtered out. I might have to unfilter. Gretch Crisp. Hard skins usually hold a soft heart. Yeah, I bet this person seems like they have a bunch of stuff, and there's a few pairs of antlers they could have. So I suspect I just need to broaden my filters and I can surface those. Sure, let's go with those. Necklace. I might just not. Or potion. I might potion. Handheld. What would a deer hold? Mushroom stick? Rabbit thing. Magazine. Ooh, a bell. The bell and the potion combined are a little much. Hearse? Well, that's a deer, right? That counts. There's a little deer there, guy. There's a little deer there, guy. You know. Special. In this game, there's also just like a big deer you can get that stands behind you. So that's an option also. Okay, let's unfilter. Accessories, hat. I hate that. That's also not very antlery. Ah, here we go. That's antlery. Doesn't really go with the look. Might be able to get something more antlery. Big horns. Crown of Snow is sort of antlery, but not really the look. This is the one with the little reindeer on top. That's like workable. I don't love it, but ooh. What the fuck is this? I've never seen this piece before. I don't even know what that's referencing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I might go with like little deer motif if I can't do full on antlers. I'm gonna get rid of that potion necklace though. It's not working anymore. We'll just grab that whole thing. And then let's see if they don't have the deer. That's a shame. I was hoping they would have it. Okay, do a little bit quick makeup and then I think we're good. Eyebrows, contacts, not the ones with the weird apples in them. I would love a nice brown. This game really does not care for brown eyes. It's kind of sad. They're all super intense. Yeah, I don't like that. I guess that's the best one. Eyeliner. Sure, let's go with that. Eyeshadow. The eyeshadow might make it too dark in there because of the hat, so let's forgo the eyeshadow. Lipstick. Wow, plum jam looks so different on them than it does on me. Humming girl. Take a sip. Ooh. I want take a sip. Like for my in my inventory. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, let's keep those minimal. Also, this eyeliner's bad. It looked okay from a distance, but it is not my fave. Up close. Okay. And some blush. This isn't my best work, but I don't have a lot to work with given the theme. I don't like this hat. All right. Then I think that's gonna do it for us today. Oh, bonus. Preview. I must have unlocked a new outfit to make. Come on. Here we go. Ooh, another really good sweater. This game has the best sweaters. Just like huge, oversized, drown in the sweater-ass sweaters. Alright. Well, have a good... That's a good question. Is Keith streaming Outlaws? I don't know. Sure is? Okay, let me... Okay. Yeah, we'll do a raid. I'm Janine. I'm at Bleating Heart. We're friends of the table. We're friends of the table. Or friends_table, infrequently. You can support us on Patreon at friendsathetable.cash. You can also just follow us on Patreon if you want the most reliable way of getting updates on the content that we're putting out. We don't advertise every single Twitch stream there, so it's not super spammy. But we will advertise, you know, when like a big thing happens, you know, like if there's podcast stuff that you know, that all goes through there. But we do put all the streams and stuff, all the YouTube uploads, etc. in a newsletter every Tuesday. So it's a good way to stay on top of things without being flooded with like every little fucking thing that this group of like, you know, a bunch of people is doing. So yeah, I'll be back with more Life Makeover at some point in the near future. Hope y'all have a good Friday night, a good weekend. Let me see if I can figure out how to raid Keith. Take care, everyone.